very likable guy, but he did a video this week directed at Brendan Schaub. I don't know if you saw it. It was about...
Oh, Rogan, yes.
Schaub and Rogan were talking about Colby Covington and talking about what he's going to do in the fight. And he said, we all know what he's going to do in the fight. And then Chael's response was, we don't all know. We don't all know. You can't go out there and say that because only hardcore fans know. And hardcore fans only make up 15% of the entire audience. So, I don't know. It was a whole tirade of abuse, in short, directed at Brendan Schaub, which is pretty funny. So I'm pretty intrigued to see what Brendan Schaub's response is going to be because I'm assuming there will be one. But, yeah.
I like Chael. I like Brendan. I only met Brendan once. And obviously I like Rogan as
Brendan's
well.
Brendan's a good guy.
Brendan's a really good dude.
He is.
I think that, Chael's really sort of, he's carved out an amazing little thing for himself with the podcasting as well. We got to get him back on because he's doing a new show.
Hold on. This is what I was going to say. This is the reason I brought that up because you were saying he's very likable and this and that. But yes. On this piece where he directs, some shade, shall we call it, at Brendan Schaub, he then goes on to say that he is the greatest entertainer. With all seriousness, with every piece of it, he said, listen, everybody talks about Conor McGregor. Before Conor McGregor, there was one person. It was me. I am the only person. I'm the greatest speaker. I'm the greatest entertainer. So all you other people bow down and this and that. But he wasn't saying it tongue-in-cheek. He wasn't saying it for jest. He was deadly, deadly serious. I guess talking about how he changed the game when he first went on the Jim Rome show. And the only other MMA fighter on there before him was Brock Lesnar. Got 2 minutes of airtime.
And then he walked off, right?
He got 6 minutes of airtime on the Jim Rome show because he went on there with things to say. And I'll be honest, as outlandish of a statement that is, I do agree with him somewhat. Because Chael was a guy, all of a sudden, he wasn't the best fighter in the world, but he was being spoken about everywhere. And as he says, it did irk a little because I was around at that time and I was talking shit, but I wasn't coming out with the outlandish, over-the-top shit that Chael was.
I think Chael is playing everybody, man. Either that or he's really touched by what Rogan said about Colby Covington and given their history, Chael's history with Colby Covington, protege and all. He may have gotten into his feelings and stepped too far out, stepped too close to the sun, got a little burnt, and now he's doubling down on what he's saying. Okay, he didn't get burnt, but yeah, he's doubling down on what he's saying, and he just keeps going with it, man. At first it was entertaining, but I don't get why Chael is so mad. Like, I really don't. Everybody knows what Colby Covington is doing. He's not the first to do it. He is quite possibly the worst to do it. We've all seen trash talkers come and go, from Mayweather to Chael Sonnen. Listen, man, they come by the ton, they win by the ton, they win by the fraction, and they leave all the same, The best to ever do it in my eyes is Muhammad Ali. Why his quotes still live on today. As for Colby Covington, I don't think that Chael is addressing this objectively. He's not addressing the fact that this strategy, I don't know what it is anymore, but this act that Colby Covington is trying to put up, it's not working. The idea behind it is he drums up attention for a fight, says a whole bunch of crazy things, and then people buy into the fight. Very few people bought into the fight. Yoel Romero versus Yoel versus Whitaker won. That wasn't a big draw, but the second one wasn't either. So obviously the UFC wasn't counting on that. They were counting on CM Punk and Mike Jackson. That didn't work. Plan A didn't work. Plan B was who? Colby Covington. That didn't work either. So I'm baffled by the fact that Chael isn't addressing the fact that Colby Covington's trash talk simply isn't working. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
You guys talk too much.
And you know what interesting? I understand how crazy power UFC PR machine. Your guy, beginning of the year, he cut like chicken. End of the year, he fight for the title. Crazy. Hey, you know guys, this is true. This is not trash talking. Hey guys, Irish only 6 million. Russian 150 million. I wanna fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.